So I'm Brett Abarbanel. I'm the executive director here at UNLV's International Gaming Institute. I also fill a bunch of other roles. I'm a professor in UNLV's College of Hospitality. I'm a visiting scholar at the University of Sydney Department of Psychology. And here at IGI, I spend most of my time making sure this place continues to hum along and do really incredible work. Our work covers research, education, and innovation. And a lot of the things we do, you'll hear from the various folks that have videos coming up soon. So I'm here because my whole life I've expected to be an academic. I went off to be an undergrad student thinking that I would be a physics major. My father was a physics professor, and I thought, cool, I could do that too. Almost immediately, that plan disappeared. I went off, I ended up studying statistics, and while I was studying statistics, it was the height of the online poker boom of the early to mid 2000s. And so I met a very lovely friend, his name was Jared Mesnick, who said, "Oh, you're studying statistics. How would you feel about me banking you in the poker game that I run down the road?" And I thought, yeah, cool, that sounds great. And so I started playing poker, and the story speeds up quite quickly from here. I really loved it. I thought it'd be a neat way to fund some of my work. I worked as a grader for the math department at my undergrad institution. So math professors would give me homework. I would write an answer key and then grade homeworks. For this, I was paid the great sum of $8 an hour. That was my poker bankroll. I then put that into the poker game. I was able to generate from there enough income for groceries, a little bit of my rent, whatnot. And it just ended up being something I really enjoyed. I enjoyed playing as much as I enjoyed studying the game. And that's really what pushed me into the world of research and gambling. While there, I met my now husband and we moved to Las Vegas. I ended up getting my PhD here at UNLV. And after a few years with the wonderful folks over at UCLA, I returned about 10 years ago now. I was the director of research for International Gaming Institute for about 6 years, and I have been the executive director here at IGI since the beginning of 2023. I always really enjoyed the idea of decision making and why people make various decisions. And you really get into this space in gambling. There's a whole lot of different areas where we make both rational and sometimes irrational decisions when we take risks, whether that's in a casino with money or even just gambling with uncertainty in our everyday life. And throughout the various jobs and research and studying I've done over the years, whether that's working at a racetrack, which I did for a little while, it was sort of my first job was working at a racetrack, horse racetrack, to the poker table, to just some of the research I was doing early on, whether that was in poker, at a sports book, in casino marketing, these various areas. It really is eye-opening to see how people think and make decisions based on the information they're provided. Something that not everybody may know about me is that I am left-handed. I'm a very proud southpaw, and especially proud of the fact that as a kid, I spent many hours washing off the graphite from the side of my left hand after dragging it through my writing.
Okay, great, thank you. I mean,
Yeah.
that's